and welcome to Punch Drunk Sports special NBA preview show. We are in the new studio, banging it out. Cameras rolling. Do I have cameras on me? How do I look, Johnny?
Woo.
Nice. Johnny Woodard on the 1s and 2.
You look bad.
Thank you. And joining us in studio, one of my favorite black people on in the world.
One of the few that he knows.
I know a lot of blacks, dog. The blacks love me, and I love them. Please welcome my good friend and yours, Kareem Matthews, everybody.
Yeah.
Kareem, can you please tell them where they can find your social media?
Oh, yes. At Kareem Matthews. Instagram and Facebook is where we get the most action. But I'm on all platforms. Pornhub, Instagram.
I'm thinking about putting up all my content on Pornhub, too.
You might as well.
They're going to have to, I'm thinking about putting I should hit up my internet guy, go, can you put my specials on Pornhub?
You might. Who doesn't want that fan base? If you pick up like 3 followers through Pornhub.
Dude, if dudes want to jerk off to my special, let them.
No dudes for me.
I don't give a shit. At this point, dude, gay guys want to watch my special.
Oh, your special. Oh, yeah. No.
Let's say
that actually is a real idea, yo.
Yo, what if you have a special, right? You have a special. You put it on Pornhub, and for some reason, gay guys love it. They just love it.
Oh, yeah. No, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Dude, now all of a sudden, you're a player in Hollywood.
Yeah, eat that shit up. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but your special on Pornhub is actually a great idea.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to shoot a special
just put it on Pornhub. I want to see if Pornhub will sponsor my next special. Will they pay for it?
That's another great idea.
Thank you, dude.
I'm actually going to reach out to them.
You're my new favorite guest.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you think I'm bullshitting.
Dude, does this look like a guy who thinks you're bullshitting? This guy's not.
As sponsorship?
Yeah, dude.
Come on, man. Who wouldn't want that?
So we're one day away from my favorite day of the year, which is opening NBA night. It is the most wonderful day of the year. I love it so much, and I feel, Kareem, this is the most exciting year in years.
No, I mean, it's not a feeling. It's actually a fact.
Yeah.
Like, this is the highest odds the favorite has been in, I think, at least 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
I think what you're seeing is the reason nobody played in the World Games or in FIBA is because everybody thinks they have a chance this year.
Absolutely.
So they didn't want to F up or get injured or be tired. They wanted to be ready to rock. So that's why none of the stars, and then the stars told all other stars on their team, don't play. We got to roll.
I wish somebody would have told Kuzma. Well, LeBron and AD weren't communicating with Kuzma because that motherfucker's out for opening day from playing in that damn tournament that they lost 2 games in.
Well, they came in 7th. Dude.
I know. Like, that's unacceptable, yo. Like, after, 1 loss I can give you, but 2 I can't remember the USA team losing 2 games in any international tournament.
Well, because, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're NBA players. They should be able to rock. But there are D's and E's players of our stars.
No, but still, I can't even think of we finished 7th. Like, what other 6 countries really hoop like that?
Do you think that there was one franchise player that played in there in our none,
absolutely not. But we were winning with college kids.
We usually, but that was back before the NBA exploded.
No, absolutely. The world has come a long way since then, but I just feel like, they shouldn't have won it, but 7th, yo? Like, to me, they just quit. And then Pop gets all this hype for how great of a coach he is. You know what I'm saying?
Pop took a lot of...
was running that.
Oh, my God, dude. Okay, just some news is coming up. The Pistons waived Joe Johnson.
I saw that. So I think it was a publicity stunt.
To sign him?
You know what I'm saying? To be like, oh, look, a big 3 player made it, but he didn't make it.
Yeah, but, I mean, he must be really slow because... Like, dude, I liked him on that team, but we'll get into that. So I wanted to we'll go through all the conferences, and we'll discuss who you like, who you don't like, who you think's gonna make some moves, and we'll just have fun. And it is what it is. This is a bonus episode for all these punks,
and it's a preview. So we gonna cue this shit back up a few months down the road.
I'm down with that.
You know what I'm saying? And see who said what.
I'm down with that, dude. I'm down with that. I know we're gonna save our division for last because we can totally get into that.
The West?
Yeah, we'll do the East first, and then we'll get into the West, okay?
All right.
So let's start with the Atlantic, okay? We got Boston, Brooklyn, New York, Philadelphia, Toronto. What's your feeling on? We just heard Jaylen Brown signed $150 million 4-year deal.
So that's 150? You sure?
No, 115.
115. Okay.
115.
I was like 150 is 40
So that's
a year.
that's a little less than $30 million a year.
That's about, I mean, I hate having this come out of my mouth, but that's about market value. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, dude. I have no problem with the per year. I have none. Dude, you could pay them each $100 million per year. I don't have a problem with it. Because they are filling arenas. Just think about like our friends who we know a couple people who do arenas. Like we may not be personally in our lives, but we know of them. We've worked with them here and there.
Absolutely.
That play arena. Think about how much money those guys make.
Oh, no.
And that's just one show.
Right.
Like these guys are doing it almost 82 games.
Oh no. I don't have a problem with what they make. Like
I have a problem. Okay, go on. Sorry.
It's what the market can bear.
Yeah.
Just like you said with those dudes that do arenas. If the people aren't coming out and paying for those tickets, they're not doing arenas.
How many tickets do you think you and I could sell if we played the Staples Center?
1,000.
You think we could sell 1,000?
If it was Staples Center.
You are pulling all your friends and everyone you ever met.
But even that would have the bottom area. We would just have
we barely have that, dude.
Right. Just a little bit at the hub where we have that shit filled.
How
right
empty
there.
would that sound if you put 1,000 people in the Staples Center?
In a 15,000 seat arena? We would have to spread them around real good. Nah, but I think if we were doing Staples, you would draw, you know what I'm saying? Not 15,000, but I think that would be the show that people would show up to.
Yeah. You're like, listen, I know we haven't talked since high school.
Right.
Could
and I know I send you flyers 2-3 times a week.
Yeah. I need you on this flappers. I need you on this one.
I love you flappers, by the way.
Yeah. So I have no problems with it. I don't like anything guaranteed over 3 years. That's just me personally, because I just think that, like, if you, again, let's say you and I were hired by this company. We're like, dude, I think we could fill the Staples Center. You're like, we're going to pay you this. If they do 2 shows and nobody shows up, we get fired. Meaning they don't get the results.
Right.
Okay? I have no problem with people getting paid when they get results. But, I mean, dude.
But see, I think, to me, sports is a little bit different because we can't get injured during a set. Like, during a set, nothing's gonna happen.
Some dude died doing stand up. There's a couple guys, you can Google it. Stamps who died doing stand up.
Okay. But you know what I mean? It's not inherent in the job.
Right.
Maybe some shit they were doing after work.
Yeah.
Caused them to die at work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, actually, no basketball players died on the floor.
Well, no. I mean, we've actually had that too. Hank, but it was college.
Right.
Lawrence in my 7th grade German class died on the basketball court.
And then what was the guy who was on the Celtics who died?
Len Bias,
but they've also had another guy.
Reggie Lewis.
So
they're cursed with that. But no, I feel like with sports though, the injury factor, and that's why I'm like, football players are crazy because they're like the only sport without guaranteed contracts. I think that should be the first sport with a guaranteed contract.
You get guaranteed if you make the team. You get a guaranteed contract. I know it's hard to have a show where the players aren't guaranteed, but I think it's almost impossible in the NFL to guarantee contracts.
Why?
Because there's so much injury. I mean, look at Gurley, dude. Look at him from 1 year to the next.
Well,
it's like night and day, and that happens more than you think.
But I feel like that's even more reason, though. You know what I'm saying? Because at the beginning, his first few years, he was getting paid way under market value and way overperforming. You know what I mean? Actually, they're moving that way, though. They're giving more guaranteed money. Like, all the contracts aren't still guaranteed, but you're getting more upfront.
It's just going to hurt the team in the long. I mean, like, listen,
and see,
I understand where you're coming from because you're thinking, because you're an entertainer. They're entertainers. So we kind of want to see entertainers get their right? But, guaranteed contracts have hurt NBA. I think it's going to hurt the Philadelphia Phillies with this Bryce Harper 13-year deal. I don't mind Bryce. I mean, the Dodgers offered him like a 3-year, $40 million a year deal, and he turned it down. And I get it, man. Someone gives you $13 million, 13-year contract, you got to take it. It's going to kill that team.
No, and I was good because that's what I was going to say about the guaranteed contracts in basketball. Like, I don't have a problem with the players getting the money. It's just that it usually hamstrings teams. So it's up to management. You know what I'm saying? They got to realize when it's smart to give out that money and when it's not. Because, I mean, there are some players that's their value. Like, you got to pay, like Steph, KD. I mean, there's dudes where they get that money and you're like, wow, but they mean that much to the team.
I mean, that was Kobe's last contract, which destroyed the Lakers.
I mean, that was back
2-year,
pay.
$25 million each year.
Right, that was back pay.
Right.
You know
All right, so let's get back into it. We got Boston, Brooklyn, New York, Philly. Let's go real quick down them. Boston Celtics. How do you think they go this year?
I think they're going to be one of the top teams in the East, period. Not just that division. I think them and the Sixers are going to battle for that division and the East.
I think the Celtics are going to be really interesting. I think Gordon Hayward is going to step up. You see, it's like that kind of year and a half after the injury, and that seems to be the amount of time it takes for them to mentally get out of the way.
And plus, he's white.
And he's a white guy.
He's a white basketball player.
White
you
guys,
always root for that.
Yeah, you want the whites to do well. Okay?
In basketball, especially. I mean,
well, they have to because if they got rid of white guys in the NBA would die.
No, the NBA would be the 80s.
It would be the 80s?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That's how it was.
All black guys in the 80s?
Wearing chains, doing coke at halftime. You know what I'm saying? And then they brought the Magic Bird shit in and put it on national TV, and that's when the whole shit changed.
Well, they need to have white guys. Like, why does Luke Walton, Chris Kaman, all these white guys get these super contracts? It's because the NBA has to convince white kids, white boys, that they have a shot in the NBA.
Or they won't buy the shoes.
Yeah. I mean, like, dude, let's look at Hollywood. What are they talking about? They talk about all this weaponized diversity where we got to have, you look at a commercial. It's like one of everybody, which is the most unnatural shit you've ever seen in your life. But for some reason at a Verizon Wireless, it's one of everyone.
Right. But all white people is unnatural too, though.
No, I agree with that too. I'm totally not against that.
No, it's like the salary cap.
Stop. It's unnatural in L.A. I was just in Salt Lake. Trust me, that's completely natural. Where he's from, completely natural. Okay. I mean,
in some
not
places.
True, actually. My high school was half black. So
half black?
Yes, wrong.
What was it?
You were wrong. It was half black people, half white people.
He gets black people. Anyways, the point is, I'm not disagreeing with you. It was a joke. I think the Celtics I think Kemba Walker's going to be fine, dude. We'll get into Brooklyn, but I don't think Brooklyn's going to be good this year. I think they have one guy who's out, and Kyrie, is he a big step up over D'Angelo Russell on that team? The D'Angelo Russell last year.
Not a big step up, but a step up. And they were a playoff team last year. And they didn't have to lose much to get KD and Kyrie. So they're really adding to what they had last year, which was a good, young, gritty team. You know what I mean? I think Kyrie's going to help them take a step up. I mean, again, these teams we're talking about right now, I don't think are going to win the East.
You don't think the Celtics have a chance to win the East? They lost Horford. That's big to me.
Absolutely.
That's way bigger than people think.
Okay, the Celtics have a chance to win the. I mean, everyone has a chance, but they're not in my top tier. Like, to me.
We'll get into okay, you can go into that. Who you're top tier.
No.
The Brooklyn Nets, I think they're good. I think once they get KD back. A lot of people like KD's game might not be. I'm like, his game is built on length and outside shooting.
Right. No, that's not going to go anywhere. And I mean, I think they're still going to be good this year. I think they're still going to be a playoff team this year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
not hard in the East to
No.
be a playoff team.
no, but yeah, I guess. But I think the East is better than we're giving it credit for. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I think I got Orlando as like my last playoff team.
Well, I'll tell you, there's 2 teams in the East I think are going to shock some people. Orlando's one of them.
And Atlanta.
Well, for me, I think Atlanta could be well, but I know this is going to sound crazy. I think the Detroit Pistons picking up Derrick Rose and like he's what they need. That was a guy who could hit crunch time shots. And you don't need Derrick Rose of like the early 2000s. You need Derrick Rose. Blake Griffin gets you 3.5 quarters. He can get you to the halfway through the 4th quarter. His problem is when the 4th quarter comes and the screws get tight,
So does his butt cheeks.
Yes, for sure. 100%. And that's where Derrick Rose to me, and that's why I'm surprised they cut Joe Johnson. Because he's
Yes.
another guy that can just hit shots when the pressure's on.
But I mean, listen to that though. You just said Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose, and Joe Johnson. Like I'm predicting
know.
2 of the 3 of them would be injured by Christmas.
It's,
Like,
dude,
Derrick Rose is going to get
100%.
injured going to the first game, guaranteed. In the Uber.
I feel that I'm saying if they, and that's a big if, they can somehow load manage these guys, that this is a team, I'm not saying could win it, but could shock people.
Well, they got Drummond too, right?
Yeah.
Blake could did you watch him at the end of last year? Blake could barely walk, dude.
I
They
know.
they choked so hard. They were in the playoffs. And then
He got hurt.
Yeah,
he got hurt
yeah,
in
and
the
then-
playoffs.
I'm with you, dude.
To me, that's
And-
the one team like you can almost guarantee that
He
it's
was
going to get
terrible.
injured. That's like when the
I
Knicks
know,
used to
but
have
I'm
Rose
saying-
But
and
then
Noah.
well, hold on. They lost in the regular season. Lost like their last 8 games or something crazy like that.
I'm just telling you, I like Derrick Rose on that team.
Well, you like Blake Griffin.
Yes. I
And
have
then-
a weak spot for him.
Yes. So then you're gonna, that postulate allows you to like Derrick Rose because you want Blake Griffin to have success.
My whole thing is, and yes, I am with you on that. I might have a blind spot.
And that's why you kind of like Joe Johnson too. Like,
No, but I have always liked Joe Johnson.
oh no, I mean 10 years ago I loved Joe Johnson. You know
They
what I'm saying?
lost 7 out of their last 9 games when Blake went down. So
Yes.
that's when Blake's hurt. They're
So
toast.
the whole thing is, again, you're right. Blow down. I'm dude. I could say that for your Lakers. Okay.
No.
Stop. We haven't got to there. We're not
Okay,
going to argue.
yeah.
I shouldn't have brought that
No,
up, but I'm
right.
just saying.
Right.
I'm
'Cause
just
I'm gonna
saying.
save mine. 'Cause
Okay.
I feel like that's why we should have started with the West first.
No,
and
dude,
get the
because we're
bullets
going to end on
and
that.
just
You don't
shoot
want to
the
end on a
bullets.
whisper, and then everybody knee sucks. Thanks for listening.
Okay,
But
okay.
So I'm just saying.
So then you can't bring that up until we get there.
Detroit Pistons have all 3 things that I think you need for a championship. I don't think they're championship level, but they have 3 all-star level players, in my opinion.
But not recently though.
Dude, last year Derrick Rose got fucking 50. He went for 50. I'm with you, dude. It could easily
So
the
you're
wheels could
saying
come off.
him, Blake, and Joe Johnson, or
No,
or Drummond?
Drummond.
I'm not buying Detroit, man. I'm selling. I mean,
Okay,
they
you
probably,
can sell, and I have no problems with that.
They probably will make the playoffs, but they're not a threat, yo. Like,
Okay.
they're not.
Okay.
I'm not.
I
can't-
think out of the Atlantic, obvious. I mean, I think Toronto takes a step back. Okay, I think Toronto is going to take a step back. Now, does that mean that they're not going to make the playoffs? I don't think so. I think they got a roster full of vets. I think that what's his name, Pascal
Siakam.
Siakam?
Yeah, see, when he got maxed out, that's when I was like, all bets are off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can get. I mean, not anybody, but that kind of goes about my theory about maxing dudes out. Like,
Yeah.
I guess that's some back pay and that's some potential, but that's gonna. I don't know if that's a smart.
But they
move.
also must have been watching him and been like, okay, this kid's clicking. You know, that's my whole opinion.
max out click though.
I mean, dude, it's Toronto. Listen, you ever
Yeah,
been to
no,
Toronto?
no.
It's wonderful. It's one of the best cities literally in the world.
No.
It's like San Francisco, but with fuckable people, okay? That's what makes it great. You're like out there, you're like, everybody here is attractive, and you could do political material, and their heads don't explode, okay? It's a wonderful place to gig. The chicks like dick downs. They're wonderful people. For
Right.
some reason, their Coke is better than California Coke. I don't know how that's possible, but they do it.
Pure.
Okay?
And I like dicking chicks down.
Yeah.
So that sounds like a place
You
for
should
me.
go there, dude. You'll love it. You'll love it. But the point
gonna
is,
line
it's
that
like
up.
they took a step down. Obviously, Marc Gasol isn't the guy he used to be.
Wait. Marc Gasol's an all-star. Using the Derrick Rose, Joe Johnson postulate, Marc Gasol.
No, I never thought. You said Joe Johnson was a. I never
Oh yeah,
said
okay,
that.
right.
He was a guy who.
right.
He's a guy
No,
that
you
can
said
hit
Drummond.
shots.
Because you said 3 all-stars, and I kept thinking you meant Joe Johnson.
No,
was
I
the
meant
third. You
Andre
said
Drummond.
Right. But Marc Gasol has more gas left in the tank than Derrick Rose.
I don't agree with that.
What?
Yeah, I think Derrick Rose has some knee problems, obviously, but
Which for a point guard
I understand
is
that,
a
dude.
huge issue.
I think
For big men, it's not so bad of a deal.
right. I'm just telling you. I think Derrick Rose has 1 or 2 more seasons in him. That's my opinion.
Walking.
I know. I'm going to take a beating, dude. But I think I like how I like him.
He
dude.
played 51 games last year, which was his highest in 4 years.
I know, dude.
Before that, he hadn't played 51 games total.
I think they're not going to need a lot from him because he has
They're not going to need
Reggie
more than 51
Jackson.
games?
I like, dude. I think he's gonna play shorter minutes, and they're just gonna like. How many minutes did he play? 27.
27.
I think he get
averaged
him like
14 a game. Was that- is that
no,
his-
18.
What's this 14 column here?
This-
Oh, field goal
Yeah.
attempts.
Yeah,
Gunner.
I listen,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah. I can't put my money. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
I
bank.
get it, dude. I get it. My pick to come out of the East is
Or that-
Philadelphia.
of the East or that division
Of the East, but we're in that division. I think Philadelphia comes. Everybody's talking Greek freak. I think dude. I don't think people realize what the addition of Al Horford's going to do for that team. He is, in my opinion, he is the most underrated player in the NBA history. Not just in his underrated. Underrated.
No, I feel you. But
Every
not
team
in
he's
history.
been on has.
That wasn't the part that threw him. The underrated part. It was the in
history.
history.
Yeah.
Right.
Who would you say is more underrated
Right,
in history?
right.
You
In
put me on the
history.
spot here, but I'm just saying you were like underrated.
In
Underrated.
history.
Yeah.
In history.
I mean, I could think
Every
of some
team
other
he's
dudes,
been
but-
on was like the best in the East.
Has he won one yet?
No, but no, because he's in that LeBron James era
To me,
in the
and-
East.
and in the Steph Curry era too. To me, you got to win rings. Like to be in any conversation for anything, like your thing.
I
has
get
to-
what you're
Has
saying.
to end up in championships.
I think he's
But-
underrated.
He is. I like how you feel like he's gonna help Philly because he actually is what I think they're missing. Is it gonna be enough? I'm still not sure. I was all over Philly last year. I
Yeah.
had Philly coming out the East last year.
Yeah.
I felt like that 5 they put together for the playoffs.
Yeah.
With Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah.
And Tobias.
Yeah.
That was the
Dude.
best 5.
Jimmy Bucket annoys the fuck out of people because he makes them listen to country music. Okay? He's a
Lil Nas X.
yeah, he does. Yeah, gay black.
don't
country
like Lil
music,
Nas
okay?
X? Come on, man.
Garbage. I just think that he's leadership. I think he's just a guy that's gonna fucking be calm in the storm.
Jimmy Buckets?
No.
Oh, Al.
Horford
Oh, Al.
on that team of like, let's face it,
A lot
Big-
of stormy dudes.
big personalities,
Absolutely.
a lot of talent, weak egos. Like they're fucking sensitive.
Right. And very unclutch.
And that's when
Like
he comes
Embiid
in.
has had layups to advance them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Layups.
Yeah.
Like they lost me last year. For the last 2 years, I was on them, like to come out the East. Because I'm a big
Jimmy
MB fan.
Butler torpedoed that shit. When he was yelling at the coach, like, dude, I just think that, like, I know why they tried to get him, and I respect it. But, I mean, like, dude, they got a great player almost ever. Who's their shooting guard? That's the only thing I don't know who's shooting
Well,
guard.
see, again, last year it was Reddick. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and I
saying?
didn't like that. And he
You
cost them
didn't?
playoffs. Dude, Reddick
I
is
thought
a
they had
come off the
everything.
bench guy.
I thought they had everything. Now to me, I'm like, I can't.
What's DD? Day to day? Oh, Josh Richardson? I don't mind that.
I would have rather had Reddick. Reddick fixed in better with that.
Reddick dude. Here's the problem with Reddick.
They got that kid from Washington too. He's gonna be pretty good.
Matisse, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be okay.
I think Reddick.
What's the problem with Reddick?
Reddick is that he's
a
so
white,
small.
He's white, yo.
He's just small, and they
love
grind him. So by the end of the season, he is burnt out. He's tired.
He also can't get his own. You got to run him off 3 screens.
Right. But again, with that starting 5, I feel like a guy like that works. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, I get it, but he's a weak link.
It didn't work. Yeah, but I mean, now what's Josh Richardson going to bring?
Well, and then you also had Joel Embiid like, I'm not feeling good. I can't play.
Yeah, see, that kind of shit right there. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Dude.
And to me,
Josh Richardson looks like every guy in a dog fart porno, doesn't he? Like every dude who's just like slow stroking it near some white chick who got lost in the neighborhood. Anyways.
He had a good season last year. 16
yeah, he was
points
with the Heat last year. Okay.
That's not bad.
Nah, to me, the shit that's wrong with Philly, you don't fix overnight. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They're like the 10-man, man. They don't have no heart. And I don't know if that's ever going to change. I was on them the last 2 years. I'm gonna have to sell on them this year too.
Okay, so who do you think's had the best record? Boston, Brooklyn, New York, Philly, or Toronto?
I think Philly. I think Philly's going to win the most regular season games because they got the most talent.
Okay.
Boston's going to be right behind. I got Boston and Philly at the top of that. And then Toronto, that's actually a tough-ass division.
Yeah.
Because I think Toronto is going to take a step back, but they're still going to be a playoff team because they got a bunch of dudes coming back with that championship experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that means that's invaluable. Like, just going to the championship, you learn something that these other dudes don't know. How, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's only a handful of teams. Like, Golden State's still going to have that. Even though I think their road is going to be tougher in the West, but we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
But that's a loaded ass
So you take
division.
Philly out of there. I do too.
Philly first, Boston second,
Toronto third.
And they all make the playoffs.
You think Toronto makes the playoffs?
Yeah,
the Brooklyn Nets make the playoffs. Possible.
Oh, they're in that too.
Yeah.
Damn.
The Knicks though, but I like players on the Knicks. I'm a Dennis Smith Jr. guy. I think his head's a little shish kebabbed, but I think he could give you 20 if you need it.
Right, it's gonna be a 20 on the Knicks though.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
Those empty calorie points.
Right, and that's what Julius Randle. He's gonna be a triple double. The most meaningless triple double in NBA history might be Julius Randle this year.
I agree, dude. You
yeah.
think Julian Randle is like the NBA's version of Josh Rosen, like just a good player that just keeps going to bad situations?
Well, see, Josh Rosen is a spoiled kid though. You know what I'm saying? His family grew up with money. So I think.
Yeah, but they're both. I mean, like, I remember watching Josh Rosen games. And, dude, that guy could throw spirals.
Right.
And then he just keeps going to these dumpster fires.
Right.
And I think eventually he's not going to be in the league because he just has zero ability. He just caught bad luck. And that happens in life.
Nah. Hey, who you telling?
Who you tell? We're going to go to the Central now. Chicago Bulls, Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons, Indiana Pacers, Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, I think everybody has the Bucks being the number one seed in the East. I don't necessarily feel that, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Now that's a trash division right there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the whole East.
No, not there. What you just listed.
Yeah, Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, Indiana, Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee runs away with that. I mean, because Indiana, Oladipo's still hurt.
What's your thoughts on that? Because you drafted him like a piece of shit in the draft.
Well, the rumor is that he's gonna be back pretty soon. That's that was the
Who
news
told
yesterday.
you that? Your mom?
No, the fucking
his mom.
His mom called you, Johnny.
Dude,
he's gonna be back, Johnny. Take him in the first round.
I drafted him in like the 10th round.
Now that's good value, but he's not gonna be back soon. Like he's gonna be out.
And is he gonna come back the
Healthy,
same guy?
right.
It usually takes.
Yeah, but I mean, he just did his first 5-on-5 work, so he's doing real work now.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to cause Indiana to take a little step back for the regular season. You know what I'm saying? By playoff time, he's going to be up to speed, and they're going to be, you know.
I just think I don't see him killing it this year. I see him killing it next year.
Those jerseys are dope. Look at this.
Those aren't bad. They're not great either.
And that's why that division is trash. You know what I'm saying? They're the second best team behind.
The Chicago start getting some traction. They got Carter. They got your boy,
Levine.
the super feminine guy with the big afro from UNC. What's his name? Kobe.
Oh yeah.
Kobe
yeah,
White?
Yeah.
Kobe White's so feminine when you
he's
see him
beast
talk.
mode. He's
Huh?
feminine.
They got so is Jalen Ramsey.
They all
He's an
are,
alpha.
dude.
He's a straight alpha on the court.
Levine, they got Levine. They
If he
got
could play some D, and they got that long
Lori
kid.
Marketing. I
Yeah.
love Lori Marketing. Yo,
They
coming
have
out of last year's
pieces. They have
draft.
young pieces.
Right.
I don't know.
Which means
And
they
in the-
don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, but I think they
saying?
get better.
Oh no, they do, but I don't think they're ready yet. I don't think they're that young team. That
What's
takes-
going on with the Cavs? They get 2 point guards 2 years in a row. Both of them are tiny guys. Both of them can score though. Can
I'm
you go
about
to
to
the
say,
Cavs?
it could work though.
It could
It
work.
could work.
I mean, dude. Boston had that one guy who's like 5'10", just go for like 8 threes.
He was a dude from Purdue.
Yeah, did he make the team?
He better. And speaking of that, though, Boston came up this year. They picked up him and Taco Fall.
I told you,
in the
Taco.
second
Didn't
round,
I tell you
yo.
Taco Falls?
That was
I haven't
those.
seen shit from that guy.
Nah,
he's a
I
he's-
said
stiff,
he was
man.
making NBA
Yeah,
teams.
no.
He's a stiff, dude.
No, he's making the Celtics, yo.
He is on. I think he made it.
And
What are we looking at?
and the guard.
Oh,
what you
okay.
Oh,
want,
this
right?
is Cleveland.
You
This
wanted
is
that.
Cleveland.
Why is Kevin Love so? Kevin Love, it's like even there's a guy who isn't even on a team that's ranked higher than Kevin Love.
No, because he's a starting power forward, but he's the fifth string center.
Okay.
If shit gets really bad, you're at center. You know what I'm
Brandon
saying?
Knight is your fucking shooting guard. But who's that? Oh, the Darius Garland. Like, dude, click on that dude. I
He's
like
a dude
that.
from Virginia
Yeah. No,
or
that.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that kid can score.
Hey, Boston got a dude from Vanderbilt too, though.
That little guy.
Yeah, that's
no,
the
that's
dude.
Purdue.
Okay,
he came
Purdue.
from Purdue.
Okay, yeah.
And I used to watch him. I'm
He's
like,
killing.
"Damn,
That's
that
the
guy."
dude that hit 8 threes.
Yeah,
No, he's killing. Like Boston came up both in the second round.
yeah.
Taco Fall too. You know
I
what
like
I'm saying?
Taco Fall. Just here's the problem with all of them. Those like weird 7'6" guys who all look like they're from a Tim Burton, animation. It's like keep the ball up here.
Right.
Don't bring it down here.
Right.
Just turn around like that.
Well, that's what the dude from that used to be with the Clippers is so good at. Boban.
yeah.
Like he's on the Detroit, right?
Yeah. Oh, is he on? No. He used to be on Detroit.
I don't know.
Now I forget where he
Yeah,
signed, but he
Boban.
signed somewhere.
Boban just keeps that shit up like
He
this.
should,
you know what I'm
dude.
saying?
You bring it down, the
You're 7'7".
mortals can swat that shit.
Right. No, I like
What team's he on now? I
He's in
know.
Dallas.
Oh wow.
They love Euros. They're like,
They
fucking,
do.
let's get
That's Mark
all the
Cuban.
white Euros.
Yeah.
Is anybody surprised Taco Fall got hit in the head, by the way? That's
Yeah.
He's missed practice for getting hit in the head.
He was right by the rim. Taco Fall.
I imagine it was a doorway.
Johnny.
Johnny. So I don't see anybody coming out of there. Milwaukee. I think Detroit might be interesting. I'm not gonna put my fucking flag in it, but I'm saying it could be interesting.
Well, I said 4 teams from that last division are
Yeah.
making it, so I'm giving Milwaukee and Indiana playoff spots out of this one.
Okay.
So that's 6 of the 8 I got.
So now let's go to Southeast. Atlanta Hawks, Charlotte Hornets, boo. Miami Heat,
It doesn't matter.
Orlando
They're
Magic,
gonna win a game. So it doesn't
Washington Wizards.
That's the worst division. That division is, oh my God.
Out of there, 2 teams maybe. John
Orlando.
Wall is gone for Washington for the whole
Orlando.
season.
Yeah, I'm only giving Orlando.
Orlando is my sleeper pick,
Yeah,
dude.
they're nice and they got
If they
some
can
good
get
young talent.
Fultz head on straight, and it's
Ooh.
like, dude, you're in Orlando. You don't have to worry about any. This is Siberia of the NBA.
Right. This is as less pressure as you're ever gonna have.
Ever going to get. Maybe Charlotte is right there.
Or Memphis.
No, I think Memphis. There was some success there, like recently,
Oh,
that there's a little
right.
pressure.
Okay, right.
But Orlando's like super white people,
Right.
super like conservative.
It's not
I
even
think.
where you go when you want to party in Florida.
Yeah, it's like goes when you're like, fuck, I gotta bring the kids somewhere.
Right.
You know
Don't
what I'm
stop in
saying?
Orlando, kids.
Listen, the East, in my opinion, is full of cities, and if Johnny and I talked about this before. Cleveland's like that. Charlotte's like this, where they should give strippers free housing. Just load up on strippers, okay? So these players want to come and play in these cities.
Wow. He said they should give strippers free.
Charlotte, they're pretty high pressure. I mean, we fire coaches left and right. Though. Think about all the coaches they've been through. Because of Jordan and because of the college basketball scene.
They think they should win.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and That's
false
a big
hope.
problem.
Yeah,
it is,
false hope.
Yeah.
Jordan's
Market's too small.
You know, Steph Curry's always dreamed of coming back and playing for them, but
I
they're
think
probably
he'll retire there. Probably.
they're going to get him when he's
'Cause of his
done.
dad?
Yeah, exactly.
Because of his dad.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have long to wait.
When he played, he went to college there in Charlotte at Davidson.
Davidson is in North
Can
Carolina.
you go to
Oh,
Orlando's
okay,
team?
okay.
Can you go to
A lot
Orlando's
of
team?
good college basketball in North Carolina.
Click
Yeah,
on
no?
Orlando's. I like this team. I know it's got your old coach, Steve Clifford.
Yeah, he's a good. He's
He's
coach.
an old school style
he
offense
teaches
guy.
defense. Yeah, that's his big thing.
That's my dude.
Dude,
Aaron
look
Gordon.
who they got in the second.
Vukovic.
Yeah, they got Fugaruka
Bamba.
Arena.
Al Farouk. Ooh, okay.
Look
I'm
at
not mad
Terrence
at that.
Ross. That's a fucking
Michael
dude.
Carter Williams is your backup PG. Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba was
Dude,
a lottery
Marquez
pick.
Fultz is 3. I'd much rather have Marquez Fultz as your starting point guard than DJ Augustine. Move everybody down. Put Marquez Fultz
That's
there.
a weird collection, right? DJ Augustine,
Michael
Carter
Carter-Williams,
Williams, who was Rookie of the Year,
and
then
Markel
Fultz.
Fultz. Yeah.
Like that's a weird group. That's like all just dashed hopes.
Yeah,
right
but
there.
you have 3 all. I mean, I still think
Nikolai Vujacic
Yeah.
is a stud.
Yeah.
Yo. I wanted him for the Lakers before we went for the big fish. I
Yeah.
was like, if we got to go for a consolation prize,
Yeah.
let's fuck with Nikolai because he went to SC.
Yeah, and dude, he can get you 25-10 every game.
He's the East Coast Joker.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm
Aaron
saying?
Gordon seems to be coming into his own.
I love Aaron Gordon, yo. Coming out of college, I gave him the next your boy, the next Blake.
Griffin.
I was saying he
That's
hasn't
very
panned out.
lazy because he's a light-skinned black guy
With hops.
Yeah. Have some Who
Well,
you,
that's how-
Jalen Rose?
That's
with
how they
his
do white
comparative
dudes.
games.
That's how they do white dudes. You know what I'm saying? But no, he was a similar player, though. You know what I mean?
I like Aminu as a guy off the bench. Terrence Ross has put up 50.
He's
in his-
solid. Yeah, he's
I think he's
solid.
good, dude.
Fournier, too, is low
ain't
key.
bad. Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
ain't
saying? Yeah, he's low key, too. A pretty solid player, too. You know what
But
I'm saying?
I
I got them going to the playoffs. They
should-
get one of my slots.
Yeah, I think they should grab. I really do think they should have Marquez Fultz start. It's like, what's the point of sitting him third on the bench?
Because he's not good.
Yeah, that's the point.
I know, dude. He was, dude.
Possibly. Because
The
he can't
problem
shoot or
was-
pass.
He was putting. Look at what he did in Philadelphia. He had some good numbers, dude. It's just like he wasn't ready for what they needed, which
He
was
wasn't ready to shoot.
he wasn't ready to be a champ on a championship team.
Like he's a shooter who can't shoot.
Yeah, he wasn't ready
and
to
that's
put the
like
ball
a
in the basket.
problem. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like his shooting coach was
Is that
Bo
like
Outlaw.
a comic who's not funny?
Well, actually, those dudes are making it now.
Yeah.
He shot 20,
This shit
28
doesn't
from
work.
3. 28% from 3.
Well, the year before he shot 0%.
0.0.
Yeah, no. To me, when you can't shoot and you play a shooting position, it's hard to fix that in the NBA. Like, I mean, in college,
Well, the truth is, and this is what these kids don't realize, you're not there to learn to play. You're there to play to win.
not in the NBA. Absolutely, they don't practice.
Yeah.
When
and-
the fuck are you
and
supposed to
dude,
get better?
You're
you get better in the
fucked.
offseason. That's when you get better. You don't get better during.
Once the season starts, it's a wrap.
That's
Whatever you haven't brought with you.
Yeah.
That's why when a rookie misses summer league and all that shit, you
It
know,
hurts.
like this guy's he ain't gonna be doing
Yeah,
shit.
He's behind
it
the
hurts.
ball.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Again, he could turn it around,
I think he can.
but
dude.
I can't put my money on that. Like, if
Yeah.
you had me wager, was Markel Fultz's numbers going to look much different than this next year? I mean, 8 and 7 again. You know what I mean?
I would just
If
you're Orlando,
if he does,
you got the number 1 pick from 2 years ago. Run him, dude.
If he-
Run him.
if he does, then it takes them to another level. But I'm not banking on that.
By the
Yeah.
way, Clifford ain't gonna do that. He ain't that kind of guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't play the young guys.
What do you
at all.
guys go to the Heat? Do they have anything?
Hell yeah.
Hell
I like
yeah.
the Heat this year. They got Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, they got
I
rid
like
of
him
your
too.
boy.
Whiteside.
Yeah.
They got that contract off. And then speaking of that, though, you're talking about Fultz was the number 1 pick 2 years ago. When was Anthony Bennett the number 1 pick?
Oh shit.
Out of UNLV,
3 years
like
ago?
4 or 5.
If you have
it's
him
been-
on your
it's been
squad, does
longer
that
than
make
that,
you
right?
good?
That's been longer than that. Anthony Bennett.
It's not been that long.
I know, dude, but that was a shit draft.
That was
So was Markel Fultz.
That was 6 years ago.
All right, you got me.
6 years ago.
2013.
Okay. But still, you know what I'm saying? Just because you were the number one pick, that don't mean they just throw you in and good
I
shit
just
happens.
think-
He actually showed up for Summer League this year. Anthony Bennett did.
Yeah, he should.
Trying to get in.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but
Well, he was on the
I thought he was
Clippers fucking D-League team.
Last season?
Let's look at their team.
Yeah, look at this.
Dude, that
Winslow.
Kendrick Nuns went crazy.
done. Justice Winslow sucks.
Bam.
Winslow sucks.
Y'all don't like Winslow?
No.
Winslow sucks.
He plays D, yo.
I would rather play
He-
Dragic.
Hero. Have you been peeping Hero? Were you peeping Hero in the summer
Yeah,
league?
that's what. No.
He's
The
good.
white boy.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah.
He's
From
yeah,
Kentucky.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
work. Then Jimmy Buckets.
Here's
on-
my problem with that team.
They could be okay.
Look at
They're
that
gonna
start.
be cool.
No,
They
dude.
one of my sleepers, yo.
Nope. Look at that
trying to
starting
tell you.
5.
Look
Who
at it.
scores on there?
Jimmy Buckets.
Okay, and Tyler Hero. Everybody else is defense.
Exactly.
Not in this league.
No, but see, this is the perfect team for
No.
Jimmy Buckets. All that shit you were saying that he was trying to do in Philly, it's going to work with these
Yeah,
dudes.
and he's gonna find he isn't gonna be able to win shit with that.
They're going to make the playoffs, and Jimmy Buckets is going to be an MVP candidate. Olenek, all these dudes are going to fill nice roles. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, Myers Leonard is like 3rd on a depth chart.
That's what I'm.
He's
That's how
not
deep
that
they
bad.
are. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They got depth, and don't sleep on young Bam. Bam
Oh,
is
yeah,
gonna
he's
have.
good. Yeah, he's legit.
Bam is gonna
like
have a
fucking
breakout year.
little Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying they look alike.
Or
That
they-
was a racist thing.
Numbers
I did
too, though. Yeah, that was that similar comparison.
that. Yeah,
a
I'm
buff
saying
black guy
black
in
people
Miami.
look alike. That's what I'm saying.
What did Bam average last year?
He's on my fantasy team.
18.
Dude, that doesn't look like Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. Oh, the NBA went back to making them use their real height.
Oh yeah.
That's why they got Bam listed as 6'9" now. Last year he was like 6'11".
Yeah.
Now it's like, wait a minute, your center is 6'9"?
Yeah, but that's fine though, dude. Those
Like
guys-
Bagley. Bagley's 6'8" now.
Oh, but he's like a power forward,
He
right?
was 6'11" last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute.
So I don't have Miami making the playoff. I could
what?
be wrong.
They made it last year.
I
Oh no,
hear-
they barely
I have
missed it.
Celtics, Brooklyn, Philly, possibly Toronto. I have Milwaukee Bucks. What's that? 6.
5. If Toronto's in, that's 6. If they're not, that's 5.
Toronto's in. Detroit possibly. I have Orlando for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Your Atlanta, you think's gonna do well?
No, they're not getting in though. They're gonna be exciting, but they're not getting in. Hey, let me grab my phone real quick.
Nope.
I got my picks in there.
Boston, Brooklyn, Philadelphia, Toronto. That's 4. Milwaukee, 5. Detroit, Pistons, 6. Orlando, 7. So I have room for one more.
Zion out 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, my God.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Dude, that even at 19, those knees can't handle that.
Oh, dude.
Zion, going into the draft, I said Zion has a 10% bust potential.
Here's my opinion, dude.
After he got hurt, it went up to 12.5%.
Miami, Washington,
It's up to 22.5 now.
Miami, Washington, and the Pacers all fight. And I'll even throw Detroit
Washington?
in there for the final 2 spots in the East.
Nope. Okay. Well, no, not nope. That's who you had. You're now on record with your 8.
Okay.
My 8.
Actually, it's 10 with two out of the
Possible.
last 4 fighting for the last.
Okay. For me, I got Bucks,
Yeah.
Sixers,
Yeah.
Celtics,
Yeah.
Pacers,
Yeah.
Raptors,
Yeah.
Nets,
Yeah.
Heat, and Magic. That's
Okay.
my 8.
Okay.
No, the Hawks are actually my sleeper team. The Hawks are the one team I'm gonna say could possibly break into that if things fall right. But I'm looking more for them next year.
All right. So let's get into our
The meat.
West. Let's go through the conferences. We're going to save ours for last. We'll go with Northwest. Denver, Minnesota, Oklahoma City, Portland, Utah.
That's a loaded division right there.
That's a loaded division. I think it's going to be interesting, man. I mean, like, to me, the Denver Nuggets are the deepest team in the NBA.
I can concur.
Especially
they're
with
up there.
Michael Porter Jr. looking good.
Right, but again, I can't using the same postulate I've been using the whole show. I can't count on injury-prone dudes like that. Like, if he stays healthy, he's a big addition.
And they're gonna ease him in.
Yeah, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's not hurt by Christmas.
I think Jokic is underrated.
Great. He's great. I
think he's a better center than Embiid. I know.
It's close. No, I can't. Nothing you saying, I can argue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to argue any of that. I love the Joker. You know
Minnesota, I don't know.
No,
I mean, like, dude, let me tell you, when David Stern took 5 first-round draft picks away from this team, they're
hurts.
still hurting.
Yeah, that will hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So, wait, can you bring that division up? I want to look.
Bring that division up, Johnny. Get off your Bumble. I want to listen to this podcast that we're rocking.
I want to look at that. That's a tough division, man. I know I got Denver. Okay, there it is. Perfect. You could just leave it like that if you want.
And don't sleep on the Thunder.
Nah, they not gonna be able to do it.
Kid Gorgeous is amazing.
No,
Shane Gilchrist
is
amazing.
He is. My boy is his trainer too. Shout out to my boy.
Shut up.
The guard whisperer. He works with a lot of big guards. You know
dude, if you ever go watch them work out, bring me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Shane Gilchrist.
Oh, really?
Dude.
I'm gonna try to hook that up. Seriously.
As bad as it was, as amazing as it is to get Kawhi Leonard and Paul George,
it hurt.
Losing that kid hurt.
Nah, absolutely. But you got to give something to get something.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt about Ingram. But look at that, though, yo, because the Jazz, man. The Jazz are going to be
good.
right
now,
there.
Here's my problem with the Jazz. This notion that Mike Conley is a game changer. Dude, we've been talking injuries. Nobody has been more injured than that guy.
No.
Dude.
Greg Oden, his high school teammate.
Okay. The guy is no longer in the league. Right. But I'm talking in terms of everybody talking about how this dude going to that team is going to change the team. People are like, I can't believe Mike Conley hasn't made an all-star team. He's always injured.
This is the same argument we made about Derrick Rose.
Right, and he was right. It only
yeah, but dude,
it's only
I'm
negative.
talking about Detroit surprising people. People are talking about Utah going to the Western Conference Finals because of Mike Conley.
Wait, can we see how many games Conley? Because I don't remember Conley being injury prone.
Yeah, he was hurt last year for sure.
He's been hurt a lot.
I don't know, but I like Utah.
What am I, an asshole?
What am I, an asshole? I like Utah to be better, but not to be, you know what I'm saying? They're not coming out the West, yo. Like, the West is too stacked, but they make the play. He played 70 games last year.
He played 12 games.
The year before. That's
12,
one. That's
68,
69 is a lot, yo.
Yeah, 69 is a lot.
50,
okay,
he's had
61.
2 seasons where he hasn't played at least 70
but those
games.
look, his first season he had 46, then 61. Okay, 80's good, 81, then 61, then 80's good, dude. 73's fine.
Prone, yo.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, dude. That's why he's never made an all-star team.
And he was the highest paid player for a while. Like, no, I'm not. He's not a game changer like that, but he fits.
That's
in
what they're
perfect.
trying to say.
He fits in perfect with what they do, and he will make them better. You know what I'm saying? And they made the playoffs last year. Like, they're not going to take a step back.
So you think the Jazz and who Denver come out of there?
And Denver, Portland, and Utah are all getting in.
Oh, Portland for sure,
They're
dude.
all getting in, yo. That's
Portland
3.
for sure. They got Whiteside. I don't know. I guess that means that their kid that they have at center is hurt more than they think.
Is it? Don't they have a Bam?
No, they have that white guy that got moved for the Joker. You remember he was on Denver? Hold on, let me go to roster. Here we go.
But that's not going to be their main dude. You know what I'm saying?
Whiteside?
No, this dude you're talking about. Their main dudes are Dame Dollar and McCollum.
No, for sure. I'm not saying that.
Those two.
They got Paul Gasol, old Paul Gasol.
Oh, wow.
They got Rodney Hood, who's good on this
Hell
team.
yeah.
They got Nasser Little out of college, who I thought was going to be way better in college, but I guess he didn't. It's Jusuf Nurkic. You remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay, Nurkic. Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt last year.
He's a fake Joker.
Yeah.
Like, he's a poor man's
he got
Joker.
traded for Joker.
Bad trade.
No.
You might want Joker back.
No, the Joker was picked in the second round. And he came to Denver when Nurkic was the center in Denver. And then he lit up Nurkic so bad they
traded him to Portland?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like Nurkic. He's cool, but Now, Portland comes out of that. Those 3 teams are making the playoffs, yo. The Nuggets, the Blazers, and the Jazz. So that's 3 of mine right there.
I mean, they got a lot of centers on this team.
'Cause they
Kent
got
Bazemore, you remember when he was with the
Lakers.
And he
and
was
the
with
Hawks.
and he was before that he's with the Warriors.
He's left-handed dude, right?
Yeah.
Lakers
Mario
fan,
Hinzanga, he was the guy on Orlando that went to the Knicks and dunked all over your boy LeBron. You remember that? And gave him the nasty
Oh, that's
look.
right. Right.
Then there's-
and he blocked LeBron's shot too.
Yeah.
At the end of that game.
CJ McCullough is like a killer. Dame Dollars, a killer, got lit up by Shaq in that beef.
No, he was killing Shaq too.
No,
though.
I thought Shaq killed him.
No, he was. I thought that was
Agree to disagree.
even. Right. Well, let's go on to another division. We need to get to the Pacific.
Okay, we're just dancing around it.
Right.
Hold on.
Fuck
So
that, yo. That's why I'm
now
here.
we're going to go to not the Pacific.
The Southwest.
Southwest, Dallas Mavericks, Houston Rockets, Memphis Grizzlies, New Orleans Pelicans, San Antonio. I think.
Okay, that's another trash division.
Well, I think you got Houston, which is obviously going to make the playoffs. Dallas has some good players, man.
They do, but they're not making the playoffs.
They're not there. I think San Antonio might take a little step back.
This they're gonna be teetering on breaking Pop's streak, his playoff streak. This is the year where they're gonna be like, oh, where's
No,
that
I think they
AC?
lost that 2 years ago.
No, they said he still has it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does he still have his
Pop
streak?
still has the playoff streak, right? No, I think they still have it because this is the year, yo. Raiders deal former first rounder Conley to Texans.
Raiders just.
Now hold longest, see?
Okay. New Orleans.
Nope, they're not making it.
They got a good team, though.
That's they're the Lakers from 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, but
and we wasn't making the playoffs then with Lonzo and
I
Brandon
like this
Ingram
team.
and
There's less pressure on these guys.
less pressure to do shit.
Okay. So you think only Houston comes out of there, maybe Dallas?
Out of that, I have Houston, maybe San Antonio.
Okay,
I got
so-
San Antonio fighting for the AC.
All right, so here we go. The conference in which we're all
The Conference of Champions.
We've been looking Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers, Phoenix Suns, Sacramento Kings. I think this is the deepest, in my opinion. 3 out of these teams are going to be good. 5, the whole thing could be good.
Right. No.
I think the most underrated signing of the offseason is Ricky Rubio to the Phoenix Suns. They finally have a fucking point guard. And there's so many shooters on that team, he doesn't need to shoot. He fits them perfectly.
I'm not a big Ricky Rubio fan. And I'm not a big Phoenix Sun fan. They have talent, but look at that division.
Monty,
yo.
they got the new coach, who's a legit coach.
Yeah, I like Ayton. I like Booker. That's a young Kobe Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But look at the West, yo. The
I'm with
West
ya.
is fucking.
I'm with you.
I love it. This is the most excited I've been for a
Sacramento.
basketball season.
You think
They're my West sleeper. Like I said, Atlanta in the East. Sacramento is my version of that.
they
team
got everything,
in the
right?
West.
They got everything.
If they were in the East,
If Luke Walton
If they
could
were
be
in the
anything
East-
like we thought we think he is as a coach,
he's not though.
I know, dude. He
We've
just
seen
got-
it.
Yeah.
He
Also, dude, I'm sorry. When you coach LeBron, everything
coach.
goes out the door.
You don't coach. Nah, but I love Sacramento's pieces, but they're again, all I can say is look at the West, yo. Like the 2 top favorites to win the title are in the Pacific.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then the Warriors are like 4th or 5th behind.
I think the Warriors are going to be better than people think. They have 3 All-Stars on their team.
Yeah, for me, it's the same as I said with the Raptors. It's a few teams that have championship pedigree and that plays. You know
What
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
think's going on with Iguodala? I heard that he was coming to the Clippers from his manager. Told my friend that.
Well, Memphis doesn't want to let him go, right?
Well, yeah, they're holding because they think they can get something for him.
Which they can. I mean, if they let the season start, once teams start, once it starts being clear who the real contenders are,
Yeah.
and that they're not a contender,
Yeah.
it's gonna be no point to keep them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know though. I would love to have him on the Lakers, and I know y'all want him too. But I'm like, if we not gonna win it without Iguodala, then we not the champs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He would be a cool extra piece. But
Yeah.
how long it's taking? Fuck
Okay.
it. You know
So
what I'm
let's
saying?
get into it.
Let's roll. What
You
we got?
obviously, I have Denver in the mix of the top 3 in the West.
I do too.
I could see them easily get the number 1.
I could too.
So give me your power rankings.
In the West?
Yes.
Okay, this is my power ranking.
Okay, we know what number 1 is.
Yes.
Okay.
The Lakers
The
are
Clippers.
first. I got the Lakers first.
Yeah.
I got the Nuggets second.
Okay.
The Clippers third.
All right.
Rockets fourth.
All right.
Jazz fifth. Blazers sixth.
Okay.
Warriors seventh.
God damn.
And then the Spurs. And that's leaving out a lot of teams that I think
Yeah.
are going to have
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Maverick. You know what I mean? But
I
that's
mean,
how
dude,
loaded the West is.
Let's say Klay Thompson comes back to the Warriors in time, right?
I think that's what's going to save them for 7.
But I mean,
I'm
like
saying?
that's a team. They got 4 All-Stars again.
Yeah, no,
They
have
could
no
go
size.
deep.
Yeah, no.
They don't have no size, but you could see like someone like Portland getting rid of a guy or something like that, right?
No, again, I have the Warriors making the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think they're going to have enough to make like a serious run this year. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so here's my top teams, okay? I have number 1 is obviously the Clippers.
Right.
Number
obviously.
2 is the Denver Nuggets.
Okay.
Number 3, I'm getting the Lakers, but I could easily see Portland grabbing that.
Okay, I love how you always have to give the description on why you got first you gave it to the Lakers.
I'm giving you
and
it
then you could
because
easily have us
I actually could see
fifth.
them being 4th.
Right, okay.
I could see Portland 3, Lakers 4, okay? I think Utah is 5. All right? I see
You still haven't said the Rockets.
Dude, I don't think in this thing they're going to kill everybody. I just really don't, man.
Well, Vegas has them as the highest over-under in the West for victories. So
I don't
Vegas
see it,
thinks-
dude.
I think they're going to have a good regular season.
I'm
You know
going
what
to put
saying?
that then I'll put Houston after Utah.
So that's 6.
Yeah. God damn, dude. This is a tough I forgot Golden State.
Right. You have them 7 where I have them. And you were talking about Klay coming back. How high does that move them? Who are you going to move out?
And then there's a battle for that 8th spot between Denver, Sacramento.
No, you said Denver already.
I mean Dallas, Sacramento, and I'm gonna
The
put the
Spurs.
Suns in there, dude. Too.
You're not putting the Spurs. So the
I
Spurs
think
are
the
like
Spurs start to pitter off, dude.
the Spurs are like 11th.
I don't know. I don't know, man. It
You
could-
just named 3 other teams.
yeah. Okay, I'll throw the Spurs in there too.
Wow. I think Pop does that. Pop gets them, you know what I'm saying?
Pop's coaching cost them a title against LeBron and the Heat when he sat Duncan and let Chris Bosh get a clean look at that rebound to get it out to Ray Allen for the fucking greatest shot in the history of the NBA.
No, I'm not another greatest in the history of
Outside,
you know what I'm saying? Now we got the most
outside-
underrated and the greatest shot in history.
The greatest shot.
in history, right?
What do you
and the
think's
most
a better
underrated
shot?
player.
What do you think's a better shot?
John Havlicek that hit the back and went up and came back in the finals. Remember that one for the Celtics? I mean, I don't know.
I like Jordan.
I'm just throwing some. Oh yeah, the crossover on Byron Russell.
yeah.
That was
I
a
mean,
pretty
dude,
good one too.
This shot was so fucking. It was so impossible. Like nobody. I mean, like there's so much. Like fucking Pop has to sit Tim Duncan. Chris Bosh has to
so
have
much shit has to
a
happen.
savior game of his career because everyone was killing him up to that moment in that fucking series.
No, it was a big shot. I just can't go as far as saying it was
That's
the
fine.
greatest.
I mean, like, dude, we're splitting
think-
hairs at this point.
Right.
Okay.
right. I think the Spurs get the 8th seed on Pop's. Pop knows how to navigate the regular season. You know what I'm saying? His playoffs is here and there. Well, actually, he got rings, so you can't even say he can't coach in the playoffs. But I think Pop gets the Spurs the 8th slot. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
So it's, I mean, dude.
The West is
who-
loaded, though.
Loaded, dude.
I mean, it's not even fair for teams like the Kings and the Suns. They got, the Mavericks, yo. They got Doncic, and they're about to get your boy Porzingis.
Yeah.
They got every good European player.
I like how black guys are all your boys and all
Yeah.
white guys are all my boys.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works.
I respect that. But I'll say this, dude. I'll say this. This is going to be the best year of basketball in a long time.
No doubt.
And
no doubt about it.
I think the MVP race is going to come down to 5 guys. Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Greek Freak, and Embiid. Those are your 5.
LeBron is not in the 5?
Nope.
And Steph Curry is?
Yep. Steph Curry's going to go off this year.
He is, but it's not going to be MVP worthy. It's just going to be numbers.
Carry
you know what I'm
that.
saying? They're going to be the 7th seed. You just said the 7th seed.
Dude, they
For the
could be the
MVP?
7 or they could be higher. You don't know, man.
6.
Maybe.
That's as high as they going, yo.
I think Kawhi Leonard's going to go off. I can't wait to get back Paul George.
You guys are too little, man. I can't wait for tomorrow.
I can't wait either,
This
dog.
is the first time we've both been good at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes this so special.
Yeah,
This
I'm
shit
doing a
talking
show
is gonna
tomorrow
be
night
rich.
at the fucking. I got a show tomorrow night at the Comedy Store, 8 p.m. It's tinfoil hat.
Oh, nice.
Comedy night. Yeah, we've sold like 100 and some tickets already.
Okay. See,
Like
that's,
anywhere else, that's a sold out show. In the main
move
room,
that
you
shit
like.
to Staples Center, man. I'm trying to fucking
And then
tell you can
Friday
do it.
night, and then after that is Comedy Chaos. So we'll see how it goes, man. But come down. I mean, dude, game 1 of the World Series and day 1 of the fucking NBA Finals.
No.
Good fucking luck.
Nah.
Good fucking luck.
Right.
And dude,
Well, at least the Dodgers aren't in
you've
it.
been around for a while. I've been around for a while. Wait till these young comics start realizing what happens when the Lakers are good.
Right. Oh,
Good luck on your shows, dude.
Right. No.
Good. People
It's
lose.
gonna fuck your
dude,
show
the
up in
Lakers
the
are
summer.
stand-up comic fucking serial
Nightmare.
killers. Okay.
And the Dodgers.
The Dodgers aren't like, but the Lakers when they're balling, dude, because the
Well, because
chicks
it's usually
start
in the
enjoying
summer.
it.
It's usually in the summer. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
I've seen, especially in the playoffs.
Right,
There's
that's what I'm
nothing's
saying.
worse than
They're
having
fucking
a
your summer
fucking
up.
show during a Laker playoff game.
Oh, I love
Ari
it.
talks about it all the time. That's why he hates the Lakers because
Oh,
they've ruined.
hilarious.
I've seen people have great shows and just like, yeah, we got to cancel the show. You're like, why? It was a fucking Laker. Nope, got to go. Can't have shows like that.
Right. Yeah,
Johnny,
hey.
thanks for you talk too fucking much.
Johnny's the man,
You're an
man.
asshole.
Johnny's what was this going on Patreon or the regular feed?
We could do both if you want.
All right, figure it out. All right, dude, we appreciate you. Kareem, you're one of my
Absolutely.
favorite people on the planet, even for a
Absolutely,
retard
man.
Laker fan.
Yeah, we're gonna go head up this year.
I'm loving it, dude.
There's gonna be a
Hold
lot
on.
of shit this
Do we make
year.
any bets?
Might as well.
God, we
Shit.
don't have the bag of bets here. No, let's make a fun bet. What would the
Yeah.
fun bet be? What could
Whatever
be
you
fun?
You let me know. You know, I'm taking all bets. Lakers
Okay.
are gonna be better than the Clippers. And we can
Okay,
just
how about
put
this?
Whatever you want on it.
We'll go. Do you want to just do regular season, or do you
We
want to
can
go who
start
goes
with that.
farther? Okay, here's the deal.
Oh, actually, though,
We'll go regular season, and winner, the loser has to buy the winner 2 pairs of playoff tickets to the first round. Not to the finals where it could be a bazillion dollars.
Right. Ooh.
First round to whatever game they want.
for your team.
Yeah,
Okay.
meaning like you'd have to
Right.
buy me.
I don't have
Clipper
to buy
tickets
you a
with-
Celtic.
No,
a Celtic.
put me on a plane or some
Right.
shit like that. All right.
Okay, for your team. So
Yes. So first round.
Whoever has the best record, then the other person has to buy them tickets to the first round.
First round.
Okay, that's a fair bet.
Okay.
Regular season record
Best regular season record.
Okay,
And then
that's
we'll
fair.
make a bet
For the
on the
playoffs.
playoffs.
Who goes further? Or something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Okay. So the tickets can't be nosebleeds, but the tickets don't have to be front
Floor
row
seats.
either.
Okay.
We're talking like within, let's say the number, like 200, 250.
That's gonna be nosebleed though.
Okay.
for a
300
playoff
of
game.
tickets. 300 each, 500. What is the bet? What do you
I
want?
mean,
to
I
get?
like 250, but
Okay.
that, I'm just telling you that's gonna be
What gets you middle of the fucking shit? And I'm
I mean,
going
if
to pay
it's the
more than
Lakers-
you.
I was gonna say if it's the Lakers, it could be in the thousands.
Okay. Well,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Let's just say they can't be courtside. 200s in the 200
yeah.
seats, not the 300 or the 100s, but the 200s,
The 200 level.
the 200 level.
Okay. I thought he was.
No, but we're gonna. This won't.
It won't tell us. It won't tell us the price, but at least we can see the area.
I think this first game they play though is gonna be like that's gonna be a lot. And
Right.
Yeah,
it's kind of an idea.
it's $250 for fucking nosebleeds.
Oh, it's it. Oh no, Lakers. Oh, really? That's what it is.
Look at that. Oh yeah, well 130 they went down. I think they jacked them up at first, but I gotta go.
You said in the 200s.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like right in that area.
Yeah, see?
Everything in the bowl is 400, 500, something like
800,
that.
300.
That's 380.
All right, you just gotta find 2 tickets in that bowl area.
Okay.
In the 200s.
It's fair. That's
And,
fair.
well, and then you guys should just agree if it's over like $400, then we can move it up.
Or-
Right.
Or what?
Right.
500 or what number do you want to put it at?
400
400. Okay.
is the highest per ticket.
Well, 413.
That's yeah, but there's some that are like 300 in the bowl here.
Yeah.
340.
Okay. So
Okay.
I mean, playoffs. You know, it's gonna be more.
It's
right.
gonna be more than that.
Right.
So we'll
But
figure it
this-
out.
This
Right.
game is this is a big one, right? I mean,
No, it is. It is. But the playoffs are going to be a big one too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the Lakers. Like,
So here's the thing.
yeah, but they might be playing.
no,
the
let's just
damn-
talk.
you're going to have to
gotta
get the
buy
other
a
person.
ticket
Right. You got to get the other person.
200 back.
You
got to
get the other person in the game.
Yeah.
You have to have tickets to get them in, and then we'll
Yeah.
negotiate. I mean, if the top is 5,000, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll
And if
discuss
If
it.
it
Yeah.
ends up being really stupid, then you guys could just exchange cash maybe or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, I mean, or it could
But-
be like, here's $800.
Right.
Right. Whatever it is, which will
Right.
get you 1 ticket
Man,
to
you
the
guys
game.
believe in your teams, huh?
So
This
it's
is-
it's 2 tickets, right?
Yes.
2 tickets to
Yes.
a playoff game.
Yes.
I just won 2.
That's the bet.
All right, dude.
It's
All right.
on. We got it on record.
And I've got the Hornets, so if the Hornets,
No,
Oh, hell no.
you might get a good pick this time. I mean, Michael Jordan might have
We're not,
cried.
what are we gonna do with it though? We always step on our dicks when we
Trade
make, I
it.
mean, it's bad. Although PJ Washington, dude, looks really good in the preseason.
Dude, you
Looks
just
really
need
good.
a good
Who?
point guard.
Guy
That's
from
all you need,
Kentucky.
dude. Not an undersized
I'm
one.
fucking
All
with
right,
you.
guys, this has been the Punch Drunk 2019-2020 NBA playoff preview. I hope you guys enjoy the season. I hope your team does well, except for when they play the Clippers. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Whoop, whoop.